of a match to commentate. Let's get right into it, shall we?
Other side of Wizards semis, we got Lunchables versus Umbreon.
Yeah, you know, these two had a really good grand finals a few Infinity Beyonds back, and even more recently than that, they faced off, and I think Umbreon took it. Granted, that was an all-star.
Yeah,
so
it was not with their standard tournament play.
Yeah, so this is going to be, you know, the real deal. The real spin. You can see that Lunchables, after Aftershock, he's like, I need to invest heavily in some noise cancellation. He's got those shooting range headphones on right now.
Yep, shooting range headphones with earbuds in underneath.
Yep.
Them, so it's actually not a bad idea.
Pretty good. That's that noise canceling on a budget. But we're going to Game 1 and we're going to Pokemon Stadium 2. So I'm assuming that this matchup is similar, I guess, to Marth and Sheik in Melee to some extent in regards to each character's goals.
Pretty similar. Roy's actually... Umbreon really does not like this matchup because of Roy's down tilt, because of how strong it is and how he can crouch cancel into it from a lot of stuff.
Nice
but that edge guard, yeah, he may not like it, but I actually think it's not a bad matchup at all. She can do stuff like that where, since she's so good at edge guarding, she can kill Roy early. And that technically should be one of Roy's weaknesses. That should be a thing you're doing to him. So if he can get those.
Oh, but that's that down tilt that we were talking about earlier that Umbreon hates so much, sets up so perfectly for that back air.
And Sheik's a very good weight for Roy to combo off of it. That fast enough fallers that even at higher percents where I can use it to set up for kill combos. Doesn't quite get the sweet spot on the forward smash, but still going to get a little bit of damage.
Good stuff. And he has him above, but I like the way that Umbreon was able to drop down and have a well-spaced bear there. And that fair actually puts him in a really rough position.
That dash attack was extremely good.
Oh, yeah.
The Roys are a lot of time whenever they're recovering. They're looking to counter-hit you with their up B. And Umbreon was close enough that it looked like he should have, but just inched just a little bit, and then a little bit more, just outside of the range of the player at the up B. And it hits him with that dash attack, and that's death.
Dang. Nice stuff there with that down tilt and that forward smash. Ooh, sneaks that in there and takes another stock. I like it.
Lunchables very good at converting into forward smashes off of down tilts on platforms like that.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he really fishes for them. He just is actually like pretty precise with them whenever he throws them out.
He's pretty consistent.
Good little down smash there.
Good down smash. Punish the whiff down tilt.
Umbreon has a lot of momentum, though. We have to talk a little bit more about Umbreon, I feel, because, I mean, look at the percentage, Teflon.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of damage, and that down smash will kill. And he's got a full stock lead.
All right, so let's say that you're Lunchables. What do you need to do? What's going through your mind right now?
So my goal, if I was Lunchables right now, would be just to down tilt him. Right, that perfect. He's low enough percent that he can still get the crouch cancel.
Oh my goodness,
that! He did not DI that F smash, so that's going to be a kill.
I don't think he was ready for it. He's probably doing some.
He's probably trying to DI away, so
combo DI instead of survival DI. But Lunchables once again.
It's going to be a huge swing.
Wow.
He got the jab. He got the double jump. He's dead.
I cannot believe how quickly Lunchables turned that around.
Roy is an extremely explosive character.
Yeah.
Especially whenever you let him do stuff like that, when he takes your double jump, when he hits you whenever you're not ready to DI for it. You can die instantly. So you have to, not let him get you in your double jump and be ready to DI his F smashes.
I honestly can't believe that worked out the way that did. I really can't.
Looking pretty solidly in Umbreon's court. Yeah, like he definitely
it really did.
Everyone's going to take it.
And then just like that's the thing about this game. Like you can lose momentum so quickly.
Oh, yeah.
The pendulum just shifts so fast, and it's just all of a sudden the momentum is in your opponent's.
Catch a devastating hook.
Oh.
And down for the count.
Boxing. I like it. Hajime no Ippo.
Yeah.
I still need to watch that. Neptune is always on my case.
It's so good. It's the best anime, period.
Yo, but Cowboy Bebop, though.
Cowboy Bebop was really, really good.
But Hajime no Ippo is the best anime? Dang.
Well, I would say, Cowboy Bebop's one of, the best, standard animes. Hajime no Ippo is great because of the combat and, the fighting and the tournament mentality.
I got you.
Game 2, we got FD.
Yeah, this
is an interesting choice. This will remove the platforms, which Lunchables is really good in comboing and converting off of. So we might see Umbreon living a little longer, and just like that one grab, Roy
Look in the background, oh my God.
Luck is waving his arms around like a spaghetti monster, like, oh my God.
He reminded me more of at used car dealerships, the inflatable in front of it.
Inflatable things.
Nice stuff right there. I'm liking the clash.
Good air dodge to get out of the situation. Very bad being above Roy. It is much, much harder to sweet spot his up air than it was in 3.02, but it's still not something you want to be getting hit by. Lunchables trying to go for the down tilt check chase and the option select afterwards. But
good stuff there. Gets the grab.
Against Sheik.
try to go for the downer, but doesn't quite get the sweet spot. You know where that sweet spot is.
Yep, the sweet spot is actually, so all sword attacks, and basically every character in the game, actually have attacks like on the blade, and then they have attack hitboxes on the elbow and the upper body. Just like stuff like stabs, like they make sense visually.
So I'm assuming for Marth, it's like on the blade.
Yeah,
but
for Marth's sweet spot is so there are 3 hitboxes. There's tip, mid, blade, and then the hilt. And so Marth's sweet spot in those downer is the tip hitbox. Roy has the tip hitbox, which is like the flub, the middle of the blade, and the hilt, which is the sweet spot that sends you upwards. And then his elbow and shoulder are the spike hitbox.
Wow.
And the hard part about landing Roy's spike is that the blade sweet spot actually takes priority over the spike sweet spot. So to spike them, you need to hit them with only the armpit or elbow hitboxes.
So you gotta really be in them.
You gotta be in them.
They have to be doing the combo DI and the smash DI and every single possible DI
yeah,
into you, really.
The stars have to align magically.
And they gotta unleash the Titans.
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice little power shield there.
Good conversion off of it.
Great stuff. Wow, look at this juggle from Lunchables. Really impressive stuff. Able to bring this game back already. Oh, but he overcommits, goes a little too low. Yeah.
And this shouldn't be, if Lunchables does this right, he should be able to finish him off pretty. Oh, that's risky. He's gonna not take damage.
And that's what it comes down to, right? You're really focusing on closing out the stock so that your opponent doesn't get that extra credit. By doing so, you're committing, and your opponent's just ready to punish you.
Yep, that's like the third F smash Umbreon has shielded this stock after Lunchables respawn. Good DI from Umbreon. The interesting thing about the DI from Umbreon there was that it wasn't all the way out and it wasn't all the way in. It was just enough in between that he would make it to the ledge.
That was like Goldilocks DI.
Yeah, it's like Goldilocks DI. Oh, that
nice.
is gonna hurt. Oh, tricky up B. Good jab. Oh, this could be damage.
Whoa, those dash attacks.
Oh, Becker.
Oh, nice. Really good nair. That was so efficient by Umbreon.
Yeah, the Becker in that situation that he created actually wouldn't have worked very well because Roy was so close that it wouldn't have got the sweet spot and it wouldn't have killed him. But the neutral air hits hard enough that close that it would still seal the deal.
Yeah.
Very good choice over one or the other.
And Umbreon's looking really crisp right now. But remember, Lunchables is in a very similar situation in that last game.
Yep.
He brought it back magnificently. But he doesn't have the aid of the platforms to set up for those forward smashes this time.
Lunchables shield getting low. I'm scared.
Very scary.
Back air does not sweet spot.
Oh, wow. He committed a little too hard, but a nice little
shield.
Yeah, quick little counter.
And it may end up paying off. It's going to be the back air and the stock.
Very good. So 83%. He needs a big string here. And FD, it's a wide open plane. You know, he doesn't have those platforms, which means we probably won't be seeing any long combos that end in the forward smash. But you can still see some great strings probably. Quick 50 already.
Yeah, gets lots of damage. Not going to be able to get the kill off of it.
He needs another one just like that. Oh, great stuff. He really recognized that aggression from Umbreon and punished it with that counter.
Oh, but this could be death.
Ooh.
If Umbreon does this right. Yep.
Yeah, it is. Well played.
I want to talk about the counter for a second, because that was actually a really smart play by Lunchables. So with a lot of characters, whenever you're hitting their shield from behind with stuff like jabs, it's really, really difficult to deal with, similar to like the Diddy Kong back air situation, where like they hit your shield and they are technically negative. Like you have frames to do things, but you can't grab them because they're behind you. And if you jump out of shield, then you can't instantly back air them. Roy's up back air will just completely whiff. You could down air, they could crouch cancel and blow you up completely. And so him choosing to jump out of shield and then counter was a good choice because he knew that Umbreon is just going to be like trying to tick at him again since he can't attack back. So a very smart choice to try and get the momentum back in his favor.
Okay, so we're going to game number 3 here. Fountain of Dreams. Hopefully we'll see some footstools. That's honestly, I think, my favorite set between you and Lunchables.
Yeah.
was the IKEA set. It was so good.
Good spacing from Umbreon setting up those fares on shield.
Oh, and the needle placement was so nice by Umbreon as well, but he unfortunately was not able to get that confirmed.
Nice stack is off the tip down tilt.
Oh! I mean, fortunately, he was at 99%.
Yeah, so it could have been worse.
Yeah, could have been much worse. But you still don't want to see that in the last game of the set.
Yeah.
Oh,
trying to force that down tilt in. Oh,
nice.
Umbreon going a little bit too wild with the Shino stall setup.
You're right, but hey, now he's at 0%, which means oh, thank God.
God, heart attack. Excuse me.
I don't, dude. We all had heart attacks. I was about to say that now he might be actually able to crouch cancel some of those attacks, but just as I said, that Umbreon eats a lot of damage and ends up making it so that he's, I guess, out of that percentage, really.
Oh, good.
Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm once again a filthy layer. I was sneaking that cross cancel down tilt. Nice. I like the counter.
Great.
And that time it was different from the one that you were mentioning before.
Yeah,
that was just Umbreon really looking for, I guess, a setup because of the positional advantage.
Yeah.
And Lunchables recognize that, does a quick counter.
Yeah, it's really scary to try and deal with Sheik's pressure after jab, because if she spaces it correctly, if she spaces the jab correctly, it's basically impossible to shield, especially because she can continue into the second hit of jab if she thinks they're gonna. And if she jabs your shield and you don't try and shield grab, she can do stuff like down smash, she can do stuff like grab, she can jump again to set up another forward air to cut through your shield. She can just throw needles, or she can grab you.
And what was the purpose there of the up smash? Was that, I guess, a finger flub?
Possibly, actually, to see the situation exactly. Both these characters are actually pretty good at using up smashes to cover the platform. Since, yeah, like in that situation, it's really good for getting the multi-hits and still attacking from a safe position below your opponent.
Rough stare so far for Lunchables. I think that's 2 whiffed forward smashes in a row.
Yep.
Nice counter, though.
Crouch gets the counter. Very interesting. Again, pretty good spacing on those forward airs, making it so they're safe on shield.
And Umbreon
counter is gonna be, it's gonna lose him to the stock.
Yeah, he had some really good adaptation there. Trying to pick up on some of the patterns, but that good quick string, not gonna be quite enough.
Good DI by Umbreon, but not quite. Can make it back to the ledge.
All right, Stefan. Last stock situation.
Last hit. We got ourselves a real match.
Indeed. Sit up in front of the chairs. Lean forward slightly because we're playing a serious game now.
Yep. Either one of these players could just win off of any conversion. Also crouch cancel the nair on the ledge hop. It's gonna be huge.
Wow. Good DI. He should be able to make this. Oh, but Lunchables right there.
And
but once again,
does not touch the ground, so manages to sneak the ledge.
Ooh, wow. Was a little bit too hard to hit with that back air.
Good air
for the upper side.
Good air dodge from Umbreon, recognizing that the tip up air is not going to combo into anything.
Oh, nice stuff.
Blade will finish off.
Really good. You're going to see the side relief from Lunchables. That was very well played from both of these players. Hard fought battles on both ends.
Yep.
That was intense, dude. That was intense. That was draining to watch.
Yeah.
Good lord, I need some Dasani in me.